What's going on, everybody? Today we're doing part 2 to Papa Roach Last Resort. In the first one, we played that riff. I'll leave that in the description box below for this one. Drop D tuning, throw on some distortion, grab your acoustic, your electric if you can. Let's get going. Okay guys, so for this one, what we're going to be focusing on first is right hand. The right hand has an important job. It does this the whole time. If you can't do that while doing the coordination of the changes, you're going to have a hard time. So you're going to want to play this nice and slow and work on your right hand. We're also going to be doing some palm muting with the right hand. So let's go over that real quick. Palm muting. It's going to be the side where the pinky is. Some people do it here. Some people do it here. I do it like right here. And you're barely touching those strings to get that hum. I'm also doing it right where the saddles start and the string ends. This is where you get the best hum. Now you don't want to choke it by pushing too hard. You just barely touch them. Hear that nice growl? I like that. So that's how you do the palm muting part. Now remember, you're going to be doing a lot of up and downs. Palm muting not as much, but we'll talk about that as we go. So now, those are the first two notes that lead into the chorus, and they're going to be fret 9 to fret 12. Yeah, it don't matter what finger you use. I would recommend probably first finger, second, depending where you're coming out from. It should be this riff. Yeah, it should be first finger right there because you don't play the last part, that first section that we discussed in part 1. So we're going to pick it up right here, fret 9, first finger, down, up, to down, up on fret 12. And I'm plucking or strumming 6, 5, and 4. Before I go any further, all of this riff, you want to make sure it sounds nice and blended evenly when you play these strings. Notice how I can control how I'm strumming. So you're going to want to work on control. Make sure all 3 strings, 6, 5, and 4, are nice and strummed evenly, not too hard or too uneven. Make sure it's nice and blended. Okay, so 9 to 12. Now going into the riff. That is a tricky part right there already, right off the bat. So let's talk about this. We're going to start on fret 14. Same thing, 6, 5, 4. We're going to do this for 7 strums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then on 8, which is an up strum, we go to fret 12. Same strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is most important first to get down, is that change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to be going to fret 10, same strings. That is your next down strum. It's always good, once you can get that up down, or that, not up down, but that up strum, you want to always feel it out by going to the next down beat. So it's going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. 14, 12, 10. That alone might just be where you're at. That's fine. One student I taught that to recently kind of messed him up a little bit. Sure, fine. Take a couple days, get that strumming pattern nice and even. Now, oh, it doesn't go there, my bad. Now you're going to do 8 on this 10. So when you get there, this was your down strum. Now you're going to do 8 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A lot of people use that 8 to do the transition, and I do that sometimes too. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Into that transition. Now this is a harder transition to get as well. This whole riff's fun, but you know the transitions kind of suck. So let's talk about what we're doing here. This chord, what you're doing is you're playing string 5 and string 3 while you're muting out string 4. You're not playing string 6 at all either, so you're technically just playing string 5 and 3. But you want to also get used to touching with the tip of the finger of the 6th, string 6, to mute it out. You don't want much noise coming from that. And then also, string 4 is being muted with my first finger as well. And along that, for the more advanced players, I'm also muting any other string I'm not playing at all. I'm only playing string 5 and 3, so I'm muting everything else out. Now that is tough. That's very tough for a lot of people, and especially beginners. So if you can't do that, don't worry about it. I would say just make sure you focus on only strumming 5 and 3 and muting string 4 in the middle. Once you get comfortable with this, just make sure your strumming doesn't get too off course and you should be okay. Also make sure, I think I was doing it right now, but don't bend your strings when you play. Make sure you keep them nice and leveled. What I'm doing to get this muting out with my first finger is I'm kind of cupping it where I'm not playing on the tip. I'm cupping the strings below, so I'm muting it right here. And also, once again, I'm touching with the tip of my first. Okay, so that's going to go for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm moving it from fret 9, everything up 1 fret, to fret 10 and 12. 10, 12. For 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to go 12 and 14. Same strings. I'm not losing that pattern here, or that shape. So 9, 10, 12, everything 4. Then we go back to 9 and 11 for the ending of it. So, okay, so let's take that from the beginning part of this. That's the bridge that leads in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That I took so long to explain. I know it's because this part is very thorough and then the other parts are not as bad. So let's work that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bridge. Beginning of the riff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, you may realize now you're having trouble with the transition from the bars to this chord right here. Fine. So let's work that real quick and then we'll move on. So the last chord is 8 strums on the fret 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And when I hit that 8, I am now transitioning to that first down. You may just want to work that first down, maybe even from the last strum up to the first chord. And the trick is getting in sync with the up to your down. You may just have trouble getting to this chord. Okay, let's talk about that. So the way you get to this chord, well, first of all, take your hand off. Train your hand to hit it right. Make sure you're listening to if you're hitting it right. Doesn't matter if you follow the strings, but you want to make sure you hit 5 and 4, 5 and 3 open. So coming into it, and you're probably coming off to a first finger. So 1 fret down, 10, 1 fret down. Okay, let's put that in order from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is. That's how you want to work your transitions, guys. Okay, now once you feel good about that, you'll run the whole thing nice and slow. Then you can work on speed. So, bridge into the whole riff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'm going to do that one more time and then we're going to start moving on here, okay? I'm going to do it slow. I'm not going to talk nothing. Now it will repeat. So I'm going to take it from this last part. Sorry. Had to reorient my brain. So from the last chord to repeat. So that's played twice, and now let's move into the next part. Okay, so once again, the reason why it took so long in that first section is because the other sections are just varies of the first section. They're varied. So they're almost the same thing. So really work that strumming pattern and that first section, and this will make a lot more sense. Now we're going to pick up right at the beginning where we're doing 14 to 12. You should already have that from the first section. So it's 7, 1 on the up, transition to 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But now instead of doing 8 here on fret 10, we're going to do 7. And now we're going to go back to fret 12. So we're kind of playing patty cake or tennis, if you will, whatever. You're going to do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8th is on 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back to 12 for that 8th from the 10. So 14, 12, 10, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is the first thing. And once again, we're working your right hand a lot. So get comfortable with that. Let's do it one more time and move on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now right here, your eyes should already be looking at the next section once you get used to practicing this. We're going to go fret 5, same strings we've been playing the whole time, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4. And we're going to do them for 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To fret 9 for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the whole riff, dudes. Dudettes. Guys, girls, whatever. So let me put that together and then you'll see what I'm talking about. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. That's going to happen twice. So let's do that. Once again, take this nice and slow. Work your right hand for the strumming. Work those transitions. Make sure everything sounds nice and even. So now this last riff, same idea, right hand up and down a lot. But now we're changing it. Now we're going to add that palm mute. So now the palm mute is the first thing that's very distinct and it's the first thing we do. So let's talk about that first. So that palm mute, as we've discussed before, you know where to put it. But notice we don't have time to find it. You have to know where it is. It's a very cutthroat type of palm mute. You have to make sure it's very distinct. So the way we do that is you come with a heavy hand down. And you just want to get used to that palm. I'm not doing nothing with my left. I'm just stopping the string so you can hear it. I would actually recommend you do it that way. So let's learn these frets because that'll show you your target notes. So we're going to do this. 14 to 5 to 10 to 9. You could do that with your first finger. You could do that with 2 fingers. You can watch me and do it the same way I do. It's up to you. But that's the idea. So now we're going to put that palm mute. Now, I would also recommend you start with an downstroke for the palm mutes and then an up on the other ones because it goes like this. So get used to that. So now let's move into that. So what we're doing here is we're going to go palm mute and then we're going to still do a number of total of 8. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the whole riff. You'll do it twice. So Okay, guys, so I'm going to do the whole riff, all three parts, everything's twice. I'm going to do this very slow, more of like a slow medium, and then you guys can use that, speed up the video or slow it down from there. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright guys, that is it for this guitar lesson video. I hope you enjoyed it as always, and if you need more help with this song or other songs or scales or whatever on guitar, same thing for piano. I teach both instruments. You can learn more about that at mountainsideguitar.com. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you on the next guitar lesson video.